guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Jasmine and I make lifestyle videos, and yeah, so I just wanted to start off. Here comes Aria being ridiculous. Hi baby. Alright, sit right there and play with your toy. Yes, you will. Okay, say hi everyone. Hi everyone. So that was a cute start to the video with this cutie girl. She'll be one, literally, maybe, no, not by the time this video comes up, but she'll be one, April 9th, cannot believe it. Anyway, I just wanted to start off this video, just by saying, well, first of all, happy Cerebral Palsy Awareness Month. It is actually Cerebral Palsy Awareness Month today as I'm filming March 25th, which is super fun. But I did want to just get this video out because I've been thinking about doing this video just for a little bit because I haven't really jumped on here and talked about my CP in a little while. And I've been super busy and I'm finally getting back into the swing of making videos. So I thought this would be a good one to end the month of March. But I just wanted to start off by also saying that these are my experiences with cerebral palsy, and I do not have CP. My CP is very mild compared to some other cases. I still have my own challenges and things that I go through, and I still do have cerebral palsy even though I'm not in a wheelchair, and I don't use, I use a cane to help me walk, but I don't use a walker anymore or anything. I've really kind of grown out of that, even though cerebral palsy doesn't get worse or better. Your life can be improved by surgery and medicine, things like that, which is what's helped me. So I just wanted to start off this video by saying these are my experiences as someone who has CP very mildly, and my CP really only affects me from the waist down. It affects my strength, my posture, yeah, my back, my my arm strength. So yeah, I just wanted to start off by saying that my CP is very mild compared to others, and I can't really speak for people that have it more severely than I do. So yeah, I just wanted to put that out there before I start the video. I have another video, and I'll link it down below, that I made talking about my CP and kind of my journey with CP, and I take you guys through the whole timeline of when we found out that I had cerebral palsy when I was 5 months old. Doctor said I would never walk, worst case scenario, blah blah. And then till now, or a year ago, that was a year ago. But anyway, so I do have that video and I'll link it below. I'm trying not to be as repetitive in these videos. So I was just gonna talk to you guys today about some of the things that have been happening recently in my life. I finally did get my driver's license. So I got my driver's license about 3-4 months ago. I got it in November. I wanted to talk to you guys about that today and just be kind of transparent, because I get comments on some of my videos. They're do you go out and drive by yourself and do things by yourself? And the answer is yes, and the answer is also no, because I don't think I'm very transparent in my videos about this. But yes, I am an independent, trying to be more independent from my parents, independent adult. I still live at home, but I have a job, I have my own income, I pay for my own things. Besides groceries, things like that, because I do live at home, so I do have that. My parents pay for all that stuff, but for me, I try to think of myself as being independent from them, because I pay for all my own things. When I go out and do things with my friends, I use my own money, I have a job, I have a car, and I do go out and do things, without my parents. But I also wanted to be just a little bit more like open about my driving. I did get my license like 4 months ago. I finally got it after like 6 years. I also have a video about that, so if you want to check it out, I think it's linked under my CP. Like I have a little channel link that shows all my videos on cerebral palsy, and that one should be linked in there. But I just want to be a little bit more transparent with you guys because I know I probably make it seem like I go and do things like on my own now, and like I'm totally like independent from my parents, like with driving, and like my parents don't take me anywhere like anymore. Like I don't rely on them, and that's just not true because I honestly have a lot of anxiety about driving, and I've really been trying to work through that and not be so, I don't know, like anxious when I drive, because I know I can't be that way. But the reason it took me so long to get my driver's license is because, and a lot of people with cerebral palsy are like this, but like it's hard for me to focus on doing like more than one thing at once. And driving, like you have to be like on top of everything. You have to be looking in your rear view mirror, like your side mirrors. You have to be looking at who's behind you, who's in front of you, who's beside you. Like you have to be like on top of it, like paying attention. And most of the time when I get in the car, like I would have tunnel vision. Like I'm just focused on like driving down the road, keeping the car in my lane, keeping my speed, you know, under control, like that. And it took me so long to get my license because it took me so long to kind of train my brain to go like from looking at the road to looking at who's beside me to like looking over here. Like merging is very hard for me, and so is like backing up. Backing up is really hard for me, like just having to turn and back up because I don't have a backup camera in my car. But my parents are actually looking into getting one for me, like an aftermarket one. So because that's become an issue recently, is my backing up. So yeah, like there's still some things that I do struggle with driving even after I have my license, and I know like that's you know, the case for a lot of people that are just starting out driving. But for me, like I'm 23 years old and I've never driven on my own, so it's basically kind of like I'm like 17, you know, 16 years old, just getting my driver's license, like just becoming a new driver. And I've gotten into the habit of like my mom taking me everywhere, my dad taking me, you know, places I need to go. And like it's just easier for them to drive me. Like usually my dad and I, like when like he'll ride with me places, and you know, we've been working a lot more on my backing up and, you know, some of my skills like merging. But there's also been some times when I've been driving by myself in the car recently where I've had like super close calls, like praising God that I did not get into a car accident. That would have totally been my fault because I wasn't paying attention. And it's not necessarily my fault, like because it's, you know, I don't want to blame it on my CP, but I mean it's my cerebral palsy that's, you know, not, I don't know how to word this, like it would have been my fault if I had hit someone or like gotten into an accident. But it's also my CP that makes me have this tunnel vision when I drive, so I'm not necessarily always paying attention. And that's not because I'm like in La La Land somewhere, it's because I'm so focused on like straight ahead in front of me that I'm not paying attention to the rest. You know, it makes it, you know, hard for me to drive, and like it scares me. And thankfully my dad and I have both come up with ways where I can like get around merging. Like I'll take a separate route, like or a roundabout way to get home so that I don't have to merge onto the highway. Figure out ways where I can safely drive and safely yeah, I don't know, just be safe and not get into a car accident. because my car is like the only car that we have that I can drive, because my car has my hand controls in it, and if I get into a car accident and my car gets totaled, well, like, I'm out of luck because I don't have another car. So yeah, so it's just something like I've honestly been struggling with, because it makes me nervous to be in the car with like a friend, just because I also can't talk to them. Like, I know some people like, well, you know, talk to like their friends and they're fine like talking to other people in the car, but I really have a hard time multitasking and paying attention. So like, I need to be on my A game when I'm in the car, and so that would just be an added distraction when I'm driving. So yeah, that's just one of my struggles I've been having recently, and I just thought it would be good to me talk about it on here, just to be a little bit more transparent with you guys on like how my driving's been going. I'm not totally an independent driver. Like, I just don't get in my car and just go. Like, I'm still kind of learning, and hopefully by the summer, like, I'll feel totally more confident and less anxious when I'm driving. I wanted to give you guys an update on my working out and going to the gym. I know I keep saying I'm going to have a video posted on my new workout routine, and I really want to do that soon, but I've honestly been focusing a lot on strength training while I've been at the gym. I'm like really proud of myself, because my trainer's been pushing me to, you know, step out of my comfort zone and like work on my balance more, and I've gotten to where I like don't hold on to the wall when we do step ups. Like, I still hold on to her, but I'm not holding on to the side of the wall, if that makes sense. So I've gotten better with that, and we've been doing like not sit to stands, but like I get down on my knees, and that is such a hard position for me to be in. When I cheered in high school, I don't know if I ever have mentioned this, but I was a cheerleader in high school, but getting down like on both knees and like having to sit up like this is so hard. You balance on one knee, and then usually after a set, like I stand all the way up, and then I do it on my other side. So that is something that I've been really working on at the gym. We've really been working my balance, because my balance is just so hard for me. Like, if I stood in the middle of a room without a cane, without anything to hold on to, like my knees would buckle and I would fall within like 4 or 5 minutes, just because I cannot stand in one place. And I know like my little brother always has the joke, he's like, everything's like an earthquake to Jasmine, like the ground's always moving, like there's an earthquake, and it's just solid stable ground. And like, it's true, like for me, like everything is like the ground's moving. Like, I cannot stand on my own, which for a long period of time, like without holding on or leaning up against someone or something. So that is something I've been really working on at the gym. Just one of my biggest pet peeves, I think, with my cerebral palsy is I wish like one, I didn't trip as much, two, like I didn't lose my balance as much. This is kind of, I don't know, a random thought that I just had, but I'm just so grateful to God that, you know, he's always on my side, and he is so good, because last year I fell down all of our stairs, like from the top to the bottom. I fell down all of our stairs, did not even hit my head. I could have died, because I landed like at the bottom of the stairs and hit the wall. Like at the bottom of the stairs, I hit the wall when I came down. So I was just very, very lucky. There have been tons of close calls with my falling, which is also just why I'm doing some more strength training at the gym, so I don't fall as much and hurt myself. So yeah, that's just a little like tidbit that I wanted to add that I just thought of. Yes, God is good all the time. So I have had several close calls with falling and things like that, but like I said, like God is great. He is always on my side, always looking out for me. I know I have several guardian angels in heaven that are looking out for me and always on my side. So yeah, that's just a little tidbit that I wanted to throw out there. But honestly, like, I don't really think, like, I don't want to reiterate, like, things I've already said in other videos. You all are, like, feel free to go watch those videos, but, because I don't want to, like, talk about the same things every single time, because then it gets repetitive. But, yeah, I just wanted to kind of talk about, like, little updates with my life and with my cerebral palsy. I'm also really trying hard to strengthen my hips and my back because I was threatened with surgery last time I went to my doctor, my specialty doctor for my CP, which, like, would not be good because that would set me back a whole lot. So really hoping and praying that does not happen, which is also why I've been, like, really working hard in the gym. Yeah, so I just wanted to kind of update you guys. I know not everyone's journey, like I said earlier in the video, not everyone's journey with cerebral palsy is like mine, and I'm very lucky that, you know, I have it mildly. I don't have to wear leg braces anymore. You know, the surgeries that I had, like, they worked for the most part, like, you know, like, they improved my quality of life, so I am able to walk, I am able to stand on my own. My feet don't turn in anymore when I walk. I had pins put in my feet. I had my hamstrings lengthened. I had a spinal rhizotomy, which I talk about all in one of in some of my other cerebral palsy videos. But yeah, I'm just super lucky. I'm not even lucky. It's not even luck. It's just I'm blessed. Like, I am so blessed and so grateful to God that this is my journey. And even though it's not easy and I have really, you know, sad days or bad days with my CP, or like my pain is super bad, not even like my muscle relaxers will help. Like, you know, I could have it worse. It could be worse. So I'm just super grateful that I am able to do the things I am able to do, because I know a lot of people that have my disability aren't as lucky, and so I am extremely blessed to live this life and to be where I am today. Anyway, so I'm just going to leave it off on that note, and I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I really do like making these videos because I feel like I get so many questions about my ICP, like, in the comments. Those are mainly the comments I get, or asking me about questions about my cerebral palsy, and I really haven't sat down in a while, and I thought that today would be good because it is Cerebral Palsy Awareness Day. I should have worn green instead of black. Green is the color for CP. But anyway, yeah, so I will see you guys in my next video, and whatever you're doing today, make it a good one. All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.